Hi there, my name is Eric and I play bass, and today we are checking out the Mortrix from Heavy Procrastination Industries. Before we get started with this video, you can consider this a sponsored video by Heavy Procrastination Industries. However, all thoughts and opinions voiced in this video are entirely my own. So what I want to do in this video is that I want to showcase how I've implemented the Mortrix into my live setup that I'm using with 6 Feet Deeper. We have a release gig coming up now on July the 5th. And the Mortrix actually solved quite a few of the problems that I've been having with, tap dancing. The Mortrix allows me to change patches both on the 12-step from Use Kinetics, on main stage, which is running on my computer, and on the Neural DSP Quad Cortex. And it also allows me to trigger MIDI notes over Bluetooth, which is amazing. And the Bluetooth is the first thing that I want to show you now, because it actually changed the game for me quite a bit. Before we do that, I just want to tell you that we got the Muse Kinetics 12-step hooked up through USB to the Mortrix, which is bus powering the 12-step. I've got the Neural DSP Quad Cortex hooked up over a MIDI cable, so MIDI out from the Mortrix is going into the MIDI in of the Quad Cortex. Yeah. So here is how you engage Bluetooth. So we're going to start off with the Mortrix here. We're going to click the settings here. We're going to go to MIDI interfaces, and over here we have Bluetooth MIDI, and here you want to click on advertise. So now you go to your computer and you go into audio and MIDI settings and go into MIDI Studio, and you click the Bluetooth setting, click that one, and the Mortrix should show up right there, and it does. And we're gonna click connect, and just like so, the Mortrix is connected over Bluetooth to my MacBook here. So now I'm gonna start up main stage. One thing that I should mention is that I've got my MacBook hooked up to the Quad Cortex just to use the Quad Cortex as the audio interface for now, because my Radial USB Pro is currently with my brother, who's been using it on tour, so it's not at home. But as you can see now, when we go into the setup that I did for rehearsal this weekend. So if we go into, let's say, No More Tears, if we click that one, the 12-step changes, and the main stage changed patch now, and as you can hear now, we have everything working, which is nice. And one thing that also happens here, let me show you. So clicking here changes the patch there. Also changes the patch in the main stage. And it also changes the patch on the Quad Cortex. So that's pretty darn cool. So we could just leave it there, and we could be happy with everything. However, I'm not entirely happy with how this set list is put together, because at rehearsal I discovered that I needed some more options and some more stuff to be going. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna actually set up a brand new set list for the show. So I've got my notes here of the set list, which is the new album front to back. We're gonna do the entire new album, so if you're going to the show, you know what you're in for. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a new set list here. New scene, sorry. So what I want to do now is that first and foremost I want to name it. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna add some more pages to this one. So we're actually gonna add I think 9 pages in total, and I'll show why in just a minute. You can do this afterwards as well. You don't need to do it first and foremost, but I like to do it this way, or I think I like to do it this way, because this is the first time that I'm trying this. So we're gonna start off with the first song, which is called You Will Hear Me. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna click on this one, and we're gonna click on preset, new preset, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to, on the Quad Cortex, I wanted to step on foot switch E. So here is where the Mortrix is really tasty. So when I click on the plus here and I click on device function, I have a list here of all of the devices that Morten at Mortrix or Heavy Procrastination Industries have already, mapped out for you. And I've favorited the quad cortex here. So if I click here, I have all of the MIDI functions of the quad cortex already programmed. So I wanted to, press on foot switch E. And I also wanted to engage gig view. There we go. So, and I want this one to be a momentarily switch because I like how that looks. I press it and it's done. And I'm gonna make it red, and the tile color will be red as well. And this now, I'm gonna rename it to me. Done. So it doesn't do that much what you can see right now, but if I were to be on a different patch on the quad cortex, this would take me back to main drive as it should. So that's good. So that's the first song. There is nothing happening on the 12 step on that one, so we're gonna go to the next song, which has quite a bit more going. So the second song is No More Tears. So what we're gonna do now is that I'm actually gonna do like this, duplicate, and I'm gonna click there just to make it a bit easier. So like so, no, and this one triggers the the drive, but I also wanted to change the patch on the 12 step, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go for MIDI PC, and I know for a fact that it's on channel 10 and value 0, which is preset number 1. So now, yep, and main stage also changed patch there. So if I'm on that one, this one will take me to the right patch. So amazing. I now have the solo organ and pad going there. However, I also wanted to give me the option for a clean tone. So I'm going like this, and I can delete that one, and let's do like so, delete. I have no idea why I did the copy here. I should just have done a new one. Lesson learned. So quad cortex, general, foot switch F, which is my clean tone. I want that one to be blue. So blue, momentary, and gonna rename it to clean. And now the quad cortex changes patches as it should, and the 12 step goes to the right patch whenever I click on main, which is nice. So that's the second song. Let's see. Third song is Oxymoronic. Pretty cool song, if I may say so myself. So we're gonna do like so, and preset, and here I want it to, let's see, it's foot switch D, and there is no 12 step going on there, and I want this one to be purple, and save. So this one goes into the phaser thingy that I've got going there. So that's nice. And yeah, let's do it. So preset, new preset, device function, quad cortex, and foot switch E, settings, new preset. I'm just gonna name it like this because I have the I'm already done. Main drive, done. Nice, and I want a clean tone as well, so settings, momentary, on activate, device function, foot switch F, and let's name it clean, and done. And now I have everything that I need for that song as well, which is nice. So we're gonna skip ahead a wee bit so that you don't need to sit and see everything that I'm doing here, because this is gonna take a while because I have quite a few songs. But I want to try out something, because one of the songs is actually it's gonna be a bit tricky, so I'm gonna see if I can actually make this work. So we're gonna head for a song, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Song 8. Here we go. So on this one, I need to start out with, you know, the main drive tone. It's for Don't Stop Now. So nothing crazy going on there, so to speak. We just need, you know, so for this one I need 2 tones. I need the main drive tone, which is, you know, on foot switch E. Nothing fancy going on there. See momentary. So, yep, goes to that one. However, for the solo, we have a bit of a predicament, because I need to change patch on the quadricortex and I need to hit a note on the 12-step at the same time, essentially, because I go into this wobbly leady thing. I need to change patch both on the quadricortex, and I need to trigger a note on the 12-step at the same time, essentially. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna do like so. Preset. Let's see. I'll make it pink. Momentary. On activate. So on activation, I want it to go into that tone there. So then we're going into, okay, we're going to the lead tone there on the quadricortex. However, I also want it to, let's see, I want it to Midi, PC, and I want it to change to channel, or sorry, value should be 5, I think. So now, yep, bass solo, synth bass. No, sorry, wrong one. Number 4 actually. So 4, and now, yep, don't stop now, and this tone sounds like this. Nice and full. It's a synth bass. However, I would love for it to be triggered the second that I hit that button. So what we also have here is note. So let's see how this how this works. So okay, channel 1, the note should be D2, it says there. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, I've never done this before, so that's pretty cool actually. So D2 is there, and the velocity, yeah, let's go. Let's do like so. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, that actually. Okay. There we go. However. Okay. Yeah. And if I. Okay, so what I want now, let's do like so. should work. I hope. So now it actually worked. Nice. And that's nice. That's very nice. We're gonna do like so. Let's do it for. Okay, so, and I can now. And oh, okay. I forgot that I end on a B. That one, right? Okay. And then that's glorious. I didn't know that you could do that. That just changed the game for me. So when I click this, I go into the main, patch, and the quad cortex is on main drive, and that one changes to the right, setting there. And when I click this one, the right note is being played. Then I'm playing the B flat, and the B is the last notes, and then it goes silent. And as you can see here, the quad cortex changes patch, and the mood light, also from Mortrix, changes color. So the last thing that we're gonna do with that patch, or with this patch, is that we're actually gonna add the B flat as well, because it's kind of nice to have it as a panic option, if you will. So let's see, it should be the. Oh no, that's that one. Yeah, A sharp. Yeah, all notes off. Yeah. So no matter if I'm on the. So no matter if I'm on the that one, it turns the notes off, and I don't need to have panic and hit the 12 step to stop the notes from playing. So as you can see, the Mortrix is a really intuitive unit to use. It's gonna save me a lot of hassle with tap dancing whenever I'm playing live and doing stuff like this. This has been quite a gripe for me, this solo part, because I need to, like I said, I need to change tones on the quad cortex, and I need to play notes at the same time. So this really saves me a bit of hassle, because the B flat and the B, I can manage to play those. However, changing patches, that way, it's kind of hard. So yeah, super cool. The Mortrix is really intuitive to use. The fact that it now allows me to use the 12-step with Bluetooth, allows me to have less cables on stage, which is always nice. Super happy with how this unit works. It really makes MIDI easy, if you ask me. I love that, and I love how it, just does its thing without any problems whatsoever. Yeah, super happy with the Mortrix. Can't recommend it enough. If you're interested in the Mortrix, I'll have links down in the video description. My name is Eric, and I play bass, and I'm gonna, program the rest of the setlist now. And I'll see you guys and gals and cats and dogs in the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.